Hello, Ms. Bhardwaj, and thank you for joining us. You have taken up a cause which is much needed, but it's not spoken up about enough. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Hi Urvi, thank you so much for having me here, and lovely to be at BW Disrupt Social Impact Awards. Yes, the work that I do is quite offbeat. In fact, that's why my session was called Speaking About the Forgotten Gender. So we at Ekam Nyay Foundation are helping men who are victims of false accusations, men who are victims of sexual abuse, domestic cruelty, domestic violence, stalking, any form of gender-based violence that we often and not relate that only women are victims of. But we get a lot of victims who are men but are subjected to this kind of abuse. We also help fathers who are undergoing disputes with their wives and have children in between and are not able to see their kids basically. We intervene in a lot of cases where there are organized gangs who have filed false cases in order to extort money. We have busted a lot of scams, and we are also doing research on men's issues, which often and not is not seen in India because academics basically has research and development only on women's issues, and men's issues are often not spoken about. So these are the 4 areas. We are producing a lot of content to actually educate the masses that there are men also who are undergoing a lot of suffering, trauma, and there are wrongs happening to them as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that this happens, but it's also great that you have taken up a stance on it. How are you using technology to deal with these kind of issues that men face right now?
So I think our work is heavily dependent on technology plus human understanding. Both go hand in hand. It's not possible for us to depend completely on technology because these are human beings who are coming to us directly and they want to be heard, and technology actually cannot, I mean, of course it can address issues, but it cannot be a human. But at the same time, whether it's content creation, whether it's research, whether it's telling stories of these people, whether it's documentation of these episodes, all of this requires technology, and we are basically completely dependent on it when it comes to data gathering, research, content creation. So in fact, we use a lot of softwares in order to produce our content and drive the work that we do.
Could you share any interesting anecdote where you have, say, used technology to either solve a case or to retrieve information?
Yeah, so a lot of cases. In fact, I'm not too sure if it's the right anecdote that I would share, but just two quick things. Our research is heavily dependent on using technology. We document the cases using that. If you talk about the social media and the internet, a lot of people reach out to us only through that medium, and in fact, Instagram, Twitter, these are 2 major platforms through which people are actually reaching out to us and sharing their problems. In one particular case, there were 3 different men who reached out to me who were trapped by the same woman and extorted by the same woman. And when I asked them, when I was chatting with them on Instagram, when I asked them the woman's name, because the pattern of the trap was so similar, they all said the same name. And then we approached the police, then we lay a trap, and then she was arrested along with her accomplice. So a lot of cases, yeah.
You're really brave, and that's extremely commendable of you. So
thank you.
Just on behalf of people, I would like to thank you for taking up such a cause.
Thank you.